is West Ham Unofficial. Come on, your Irons. This is West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. This is the West Ham News Show back again for a Friday morning, just about 15 minutes left of the morning. We've got some breaking news that came into us last night on Twitter and has broke the West Ham world. Everyone's getting a little bit excited. Steve's getting excited. Steve, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm very excited this morning, Jake. I've woken up on a Friday morning a very happy man.
Good. Come on then, Steve. Have you got anything to tell us?
Well, Milenkovic is signing, mate. That's nearly across the line. I think, I'm very impressed with David Sullivan, actually, and David Gold in the transfer market now. That's two in, and they've kept it all quiet, which is unlike West Ham. We have more leaks in the tap in a Waitrose toilet, don't we? But
Well, what can I say? Before we deep down into what we have said and what we've read in the last day or so, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see who we have got in the chat.
There, I've just been super chatted. A smile by James.
Yeah.
Well done, Jamesy. And I tell you something else, James. 2 more coming next week, mate. 2 more coming next week, from what I hear. I'm not a name dropper, and I'm not into all this in the know stuff. But striker on Tuesday, mate. Put it that way. Don't put any money on it. Don't do anything stupid. But from what I hear this morning, there's a striker coming in on Tuesday, Wednesday. There's a medical booked.
Let's see who's in the chat. The disabled Tim. Good morning, Jake. Hope you're well. Good morning, everybody. In the chat, it's Ant and Deck. Well, I'm definitely Deck. You're Ant.
Which one's Ant? The drink driver.
Yeah,
that sounds about right. I don't drink and drive. Do the drinking, but I don't do the driving.
Daya, thanks for the great chat last night. I loved it. He's using the Daya emoji in the chat.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it as well, Miles. It went on a bit long, but I got to bed in the end. Finished up my work and got to bed in the end.
Thanks for the £2, James. Cracker smiled at us, Daya. We signed a player. Hopefully. Just about morning.
Mate, this one's done, mate. It's just a matter of the I's and the T's, mate. Honestly, trust me, it's done.
Wow, we'll have to wait and see.
And I did tell you, if you go back through your old shows, you'll see Daya said he's coming in. So, but I'm not one of these in the knowers. I don't want to be one of them, right? I don't want to be X or whatever. I'm just Daya.
Scott, this afternoon, all perfect timing. Chef is on his tea break. Love it.
No, I can't tell you message going to PSG.
Scott says, "Can we have a weather report for us, Steve?"
Yeah, let's have a nice blue. I've just come back from the park actually with me dogs. Bit windy up there. I reckon the wind was up at 15 mile an hour when I got there. I had to rebrush my hair, ready to come on the show. And
gone through makeup.
I was on the way up there when Jake called. He said, show, 11:45, show. And he wanted to go 11:30. I said, I won't be back, mate. I have to sort the dog out. Or the dogs, sorry. So I legged it round the park. I run round the park like Sebastian Coe going around the Olympic Stadium, right?
He was early as well. Nice
and early. And get back for the show. So the weather was fine. The grass was dry. And I went up in me flip-flops. So I was happy about
that. Don't think so, James. Seema, James is saying, we can confirm or deny that. What's on the menu today? Scott will have to tell us. Thomas' great interview with Skinner last night. Daya had the scoop on Skinner last night on a day's banter.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke, nice fella. Came on the show, very appreciative of him to pop on. We'd had a bit of banter on Twitter and that. And he's no keyboard warrior. He proved himself. He comes straight on the show, which is great. I sell more beds than him still, but he's catching me up. But yeah, came across a nice bloke. Excitable chap, and he took a bit of advice off the old bull to the young bull. So hopefully he'd be back on shortly. He said he'd pop back on when he's not going to get up at 3:30 in the morning. Fair play, he's an hard-working boy, you know.
He is.
Just like Daya. Well, used to be.
Mr. SharePoint himself. Robert says, too many dreams at the same time. Who to listen to live? I know. Everyone's on.
Anyone to listen to live, right? I'm not on, right? Normally I'd say listen to Daya first, Jake second, right? But we paired up today to combat the competition. Nah, there's no competition. We just all on the same thing, and people to come back and watch other, watch the repeat version. I still watch classic Emmerdale, don't I, from 20 years ago. So we'll watch the repeats, so not a problem. But it's lovely. It's lovely. It's Friday, isn't it? Friday. I love a Friday, having a nice cup of tea. Jake Cox is currently in the washing up bowl. So I had to go for my traditional proper badge mug. Proper badge.
I did just say, hi there, love your channel and love your guest too. Scott says,
thanks, mate. No, thanks. That's brilliant. And anyone who's on who hasn't subscribed at the moment, please put the link in the. Yes. I want me 200 by tonight, mate. I want me 200 subs by tonight.
That's a bit adventurous, unless you're going to do another show with exclusive interviews.
I got a big exclusive coming up with the new signing, mate. So you better subscribe now if you want to find out who it is. He's coming live on the show.
Right. So it says medical books for Tuesday.
Your nose is getting bigger. I'll just cover my nose up.
Don't leave us on.
I get much bigger though, Jake. Hit it. It's a big old honker I got.
James says, Dave, got to give us a clue about Tuesday. He's not going to say anything, is he, Steve? Are you?
No. I don't. I'm not one for building fans' hopes up. As I've said on many shows, football transfers could go all over the place, mate. And so is that far away? But for the club to book a medical, which I know is 100% fact, right? You got to be pretty hopeful.
Yeah. Jake has, I think there's a little slither of cake left. I don't think it'll be by later on. Scott says, I hope you've had enough time to have a coffee. I've had a coffee this morning. I
haven't had my coffee yet. I haven't had my coffee yet, Scott. I'm on my third cup of tea. The coffee will be next after this show.
Lovely. I think, lovely hot chocolate and Wincanton today, though, Steve. That's lovely.
Where have you been? Wincanton?
Yeah.
What, been out and about?
Bright and early today, yeah.
What was you doing out then? Down the horse track?
Shopping.
Oh, shopping? What? With your mum?
No.
Are you out shopping yourself?
No.
With your bird?
No.
You're not giving this away, are you?
James says, was a good show last night with Daya and Andy. All the stories, right? Apparently,
it's great to have you on, James. I love you coming on my show. You know that, mate.
KFC tonight, Jake. Open your wallet. Well, it's getting bigger and bigger. Birthdays have been very nice. That has, I've got to say, very, very, very nice birthday. Scott says, brilliant local day last night. I was going to bed at 11, but still watching Gone 12. Clive says, question for you both: if West Ham sign 2 more next week, like Dare says, will that turn options on? Will that turn opinions
Jake,
on GSB, or will they remain vilified like Mike Ashley? I don't think anybody's going to change their mind on 2 signings. I'm afraid. I don't think so, to be honest with you.
I think, but I'll tell you what though, Clive. Right, we base everyone moaning on Twitter, right, and social media. You don't see so many people moaning on YouTube, and you certainly don't find so many people moaning in real life, mate. So I always tend to think a lot of the moaners, people who play FIFA Manager on their game box and live their life on Twitter. But I don't get me wrong, I'd still like to see new owners, but I want to see proper new owners, not,
pie and mash, maybe.
Yeah, pie and mash. You know what I mean? Yeah.
James says his wallet must weigh a lot with all the super chats. James, you've been incredible. Absolutely incredible. Subscribe to Steve's channel. There we go. Let's get him up. Just get
come on, lads. Anyone who hasn't done it, do it. Make an old man happy.
Lots of clicks when Peach gets arrested. The clicks were coming in. Let's have a look here. Dad says a midfielder in Jake's member dream team is on tonight at 6:30. Here's a plug for you. I've got 10 West Ham unofficial members currently. I've got 10, which means Steve, I'm one away from a whole starting 11 of members. I've got the left back. The left back position is currently vacant for a channel member. If you'd like to become one, to join our left back, to join our defensive, I believe James Fever, Wally World, and the Duke in defence. If you'd like to join that defence, become a member. It'd be greatly appreciated. You get perks, you get badges, Daya emojis. What more would you want? Fortune mine now 563 subscribers. It's rocketing up.
That's good. Yeah, that's something to chase, isn't it? I'll chase that now. That's my ambition today. Chase Forge from Iron.
So maybe Young Jake is taking the lady out.
Chase me!
Maybe Young Jake is taking the lady out from the pub there. I've forgotten her name.
Eva.
No, that's you, Steve. That's you, Evie.
No, I was getting her for you, mate. You're too young for me.
Too young for you. Right. Let's get into some West Ham chat then. Milenkovic, we talked about it slightly earlier on. It broke last night. I woke up, someone had a little look on Twitter and went, oh, hello. And I thought I'd get Steve on and talk about it. This is what came out last night on Twitter from the main man. Let's not beat around the bush. From the main man, world of transfers, Fabrizio Romano. West Ham are progressing in negotiations with Fiorentina to sign Nikola Milenkovic as a centre-back. Details still to be discussed to reach an agreement, but talks ongoing. Fiorentina also closing in on a replacement. That man there as a replacement. No Zuma for West Ham as of now. And then this, isn't it? This is a very credible, Steve, Italian source has said, Fiorentina, West Ham increases the pressure on Milenkovic. Ready £20 million, close agreement between the clubs, also at work for the recruitment of a player. So basically, it's not fantastic in English translation there, but we've put £20 million on the table. It's close, and Fiorentina are already lining up a centre-back. What's the word? Replacement. Steve, your thoughts on what I've just read to you there?
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard this morning, the deal's near enough over the line. The player's quite happy to come to West Ham. People are talking about he might be hoodwinked and thought of going to Juventus. He ain't going to go there, mate. He ain't going to pay the money, right? And he wants to play in the Premier League, from what I hear. So, barring any last-minute dramatics, but it's near enough. I'll give you a scenario. It's the same as Jack Grealish the day before yesterday. So, and of course, it takes time to announce it and whatever. But yeah, so that deal's over the line, mate. Good centre half. So, and the board, to be fair, they brought in a goalkeeper. We knew we needed a new goalkeeper. Fabianski done a fantastic job, but get a bit injury prone. Now we got the centre half to get that donkey Dawson out the side. So, yeah, I know it's a bit harsh calling him a donkey, but I only say that a bit of banter there with Jake. But Dawson's not up to the level for what we want is top Premiership football. So this is a good signing. Tuesday, hopefully we'll see the striker arrive. And I'm not sure the position of the one that's meant to be, but it's less. The striker's 90%, I'd say. 90%. I never like to say, but if all going well, he'll be in on Tuesday, stroke Wednesday. And at near pushing just before the season starts, we got another player apparently close to coming in. But we shall see.
They're rolling in like London buses now, Steve.
Say again, mate.
I said they're rolling in like London buses now, it seems.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, breaking news is on the banner, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, guys, hey, Scott, it's just started pissing down, mate. Oh, that was lucky. I had a lucky escape up the park there. It's pissing down. Cats and dogs out there.
Is it?
Weather forecast from the studio.
It's not raining there. Maybe the rain's making its way over from Yeovil. I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, certainly raining here, mate. It's awful. But anyways, summer shower. Nice summer shower. But yeah, so hopefully we all wanted 4 to 5 players before the start of the season. And it looks like it's going to happen. And what I'm very impressed with, for the first time for many transfer windows, we just seem to be getting on with the business. Maybe Sullivan's starting to learn how to run a football club. I don't know. But lessons have been learned. It clearly shows, doesn't it? But I think Moyes is more active, mate, these days. Moyes is doing the transfers these days more than the chairman. So I think the chairman still deals with the agents and stuff to get the deals over the line. But Moyes pinpoints his targets, says who he wants, who's going to fit into his systems, who's going to fit into the way he wants to play football. And he's more in control now, whereas Sullivan used to be playing by agents, talk, communicator, everything. Tell his son, leak it on YouTube. Fucking hell. Not Twitter, sorry, leak it on Twitter. God, remember them days? Yeah. You had a 13-year-old telling us what was happening.
Kent says, Milenkovic will be cheap if it happens. We're talking £20 million around there.
Yeah, when you say 20 million, mate, that's not. It's a fair price. It's a fair price for today's market. Of course, it won't be 20 million. It won't be 20 million up front. That'll be with all the add-ons and possibilities and so forth. So there'll be a nice signing, a clause, sell-on clause going in, I'm sure, as well, just in case a Man City or a Liverpool come knocking one day. But yeah, it's all done and dusted, mate. It's just personal terms. They've been agreed in principle. Just tying it all up, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if the club announced it before the end of play today, mate, to be honest.
Could you believe that? Oh, I don't think it'll be today because they've got to sort out all them fancy video clips. We've signed him.
Well, that's 4 o'clock, but there we go.
We'll have to wait and see. 4 o'clock.
Wait and see, mate. It's like waiting for Santa. It's like waiting for Santa at Christmas, isn't it? You never know what time he's going to pop down that chimney.
I know. Well, it won't be live-breaking news here because I'll be at cricket at 4 o'clock. So, well,
mate, we have to do it on the day's banter show. We're all playing cricket with your girlfriends.
Why is everything about my girlfriend, Steve?
What's her name? Come on, we all want to know her name, mate.
Moving on. Peter says...
he's good at that, and he's switching the subject. He's good at that, his old... which one are you, Deck?
Yeah, Deck, I'm Deck. Your aunt.
All right, mate.
Peter Quadruple X says, believe it when he is seen wearing claret and blue. We have been in this position so many times before, only to be beaten by the clubs. Hope it happens, though. I hope it happens as well. We need signings over the line. Hello, Mum.
Hello, Mum. Hello, Sarah.
Steve says hello, Sarah. Hello, Steve. She says hello, Steve.
Oh, yeah. But she said, love you, Steve.
She can't hear because I got headphones on.
I need a pair of them. Get on Amazon. Get me a set.
Oh, for goodness sake. What, top of the range, Steve?
Hey?
Top of the range for you, Steve?
Well, yeah, go on then. Get on there. Get me a pair of headphones.
Oh, that's 300 quid from Steve's bank account. Thank you very much. And he says, oh no, these from B&M are about a tenner. They'll do. Okay. Milenkovic. So I think Andy's going the style of play of Milenkovic and says people are saying he is like Vidic if he's half a player. What a talent we have, James Fever. I hear he has pace and a good passer as well.
He does. If you watch the YouTube clips on him, that's all I've watched. Really, you can never judge a player. I remember Cardiff City buying a player off YouTube, literally called Eddie Johnson, come from the States, and they literally bought him from performances off YouTube. Right, Peter Risdale and Dave Jones. I told him not to do it anyway, but he was awful. I think he scored when he eventually scored. Right, the crowd erupted because he was so shit. He became a fan's favourite. Right,
brilliant. Bit like Jordan Hugill, I reckon.
Yeah, but this was different because this Eddie Johnson played all the time. Right,
all right, and
he just couldn't. He just couldn't hit a barn door, mate. Right. He'd trip over, he'd fall over his bootlaces. He was chaos, right? And he used to come into training, right, every morning, right, at Cardiff now, and he'd go USA, right? He was nuts. And the players say, you can't do that in Cardiff, Eddie. But eventually he did get a goal. And you'd have thought they'd won the World Cup, mate, the way the crowd went. And it was, go, Eddie, go, Eddie. He used to take the piss. Go, Eddie, go, Eddie. And when they were losing like 4-0 down, he was bring on the Eddie. They used to shout just for entertainment value, mate.
Brilliant. Kent says, if Milenkovic doesn't have a Millwall sense back Jake Cooper, then it's James Collins. Listen to Kent. Kent knows his stuff. There he is, Kent Amos. Dale, will we be happy with the striker of choice?
Yes.
I know. I've got a sneaky feeling I know who it is, but
Go on, who do you think it is? Let's see if you can get it right. Well, I'm not going to give the answer, but We could look at it from another show on another show later, then, can't we?
Would.
Hit me with who you think it is.
Would.
No, no comment from this, mate. No comment.
Afternoon, Tom. I hope you're well. See, it's afternoon now. It's afternoon. 4 minutes past 12. We won't be on for much longer because we'll be handing over to Russ for his lunchtime show. Apparently he's great at set pieces as well. James has chucked another £2 in the super chat. Oh God. What's your girlfriend's name? We want to know.
Yeah, come on, £2 now. You have to answer super chats. That's the difference. Super chats have to be answered. That's the rules on the Jake Cox unofficial show.
I don't have a girlfriend, Steve. I really don't. I don't honestly.
No, your mum's told me.
No, she hasn't.
I've got an exclusive from you. I'm going to reveal it all tonight.
I will reveal it now then on my show. Go on.
Let me just get onto my contacts down there in Bruton.
Oh, here he goes. Let's have a look.
Name.
Apparently, that's a good idea, isn't it? Milenkovic could be presented to the fans tomorrow at the Betway Cup. That's an idea, isn't it? Sullivan, if you're listening, that's an idea. Foes in the house. Long time no see, my man. Foes Sheezy. Hope you are well. Afternoon, Trev Tube as well. Come on, guys. One more member of the West Ham Unofficial Channel to conclude the starting lineup of West Ham Unofficial Channel members. Click the join button if you can, and help the channel out, and you can be featured in the left back position in our West Ham Unofficial Channel members team. We've got Wally World on the right. Who's going to be on the left? We'll just have to wait and see. Right then, so we will last piece of news to have a little look at today, which is a little bit about Mark Noble. We heard yesterday, I tell you what a day of football news it was yesterday, Steve. Grealish, 100 million to City. Messi's going to leave Barcelona. And this concluded in this tweet. Mark Noble is now the most loyal player of any club in Europe, having been at West Ham professionally for 17 years consecutively. Messi's departure has put Noble at the top spot. Mr. West Ham's world, we are just living in it. We are living in it. The most loyal player in Europe. That's not a bad.
Will Messi join Noble at the Olympic Stadium? I don't think so. But wouldn't that be good, eh? God.
Could you imagine that?
Can you imagine that?
Here you go, Steve. Here you go. That's our big marquee striker signing. Lionel Messi.
No, it's definitely not Messi, mate. I confirm that. Messi is not joining West Ham United.
Wally Weld is in. I can confirm that Wally's playing at right back. His favourite position, his favourite player in Ryan Fredericks, who's taking his spot at right back in our channel members team. It is good though, Steve, isn't it? I mean, what a legend. Now Messi's cleared off.
Wouldn't it be lovely to have more players like Mark Noble? Who
they just don't make them nowadays.
Come through the, loyal to the club, a local lad, and that makes a big difference, mine. I suppose these days you don't get as many local lads getting into your football team. But fantastic bloke in real life, fantastic bloke on a pitch, a real leader, loves the club, has been bid for him over the years. He's never wanted to go anywhere else. Yeah. And I can tell you for a fact he was offered a bid from what we'd call a top 8 club, I suppose you could call them. These days they were top 6. And a bid came in for him, and it would have doubled his wages. And he turned it down straight away, mate. You don't get many like him. He takes the attitude, Mark Noble, of this is my club, right? It's the team that he supports, the team he grew up as a kid supporting, and he, how can I word it, right? He's not a chaser of money, right? He's one of those like who. He's quite happy being on. I won't go into wages, but let me just use a fake figure, right? So 100 grand, right? Yeah. So he'd be quite happy on 100 grand, even if someone was offering him 200 grand, because he knows 100 grand a week is quite enough to live on. Do you know what I mean? He's got reality, and he's got a nice little property, bit of a property portfolio put away from his career. He's used his money well and invested into property. He actually rents out property to new stars. The incoming players coming into West Ham who need a home, he rents homes to them, which is a clever move, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Lovely. Yeah. What a man, though. What a man. Football.
Oh, it's great, mate. He's been fantastic over the years, and Absolutely, Mr. West Ham, fantastic. And hopefully Declan Rice is looking at Mark Noble and thinking, I
Mr.
want to
West
be
Ham
like you, Mark.
2.0. Mr. West Ham 2.0. Do you reckon incoming, Steve?
Say
Declan
again,
Rice.
mate.
Declan Rice, Mr. West Ham 2.0.
Yeah, Declan Rice. Hopefully he's looking at Mark Noble, mate, and saying that's exactly what I want to do, but more. And I think Declan Rice could be the next Bobby Moore, mate, personally. In years to come, he will have that big enough stature to be as big as Bobby Moore. If he plays his cards right, if he starts getting his head turned, eventually he'll do it like Jack Grealish. I don't knock Jack Grealish going from Villa to Man City. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but I'd like to see West Ham get as big as one-day Man City so the players stay, you know? We all dream, Jakey. We all dream.
I agree. Fo says, marquee striking, I've heard it's either Benson or Hedges. Hammers under the hammer with Daya. No, Holmes under the hammer with Daya. Kent says, Martin was a top man. He has time for everyone. If he wasn't playing, he'd be in the stands. He loves his fishing carp, etc. Normal bloke, feet. Feet
loves his fishing.
Yeah.
Loves
feet
his
on
fishing.
the ground.
Yeah.
There we go. So to recap, then, Milenkovic is close. Negotiations are ongoing. Some people are saying £20 million. It's done and dusted, ready to go. Some people are saying it's not quite there yet. Mark Noble, the most loyal West Ham player, the most loyal player in Europe.
Breaking news coming in from Big Sam. Breaking news coming in. Deal's over the line. He reckons the deal's over the line, mate.
Okay. There we go. So, Steve.
Hang on. One more thing, Jakey. Just one more thing. Breaking news. Big breaking news coming in. Big breaking news here.
Oh.
Huge breaking news.
Come on, then.
Right. I got that screen wrong, haven't I? Right. Hang on. There we go. Right, there you go. Dave's Banter needs another 40 to get to 200 subs. So if you're on here, right, hit that sub button. And I was going to say press likes on Jake's show as well. There you go.
So you're currently on 175, Steve.
Oh, I'm 140 I do. 40 more. Let's go over let's get to 300.
What you'll do, subscribe to the Dave's Banter, get over there. From me and Steve, come on, you all.
Yeah, happy Friday afternoon to all you West Ham fans out there and other viewers like Clive from Brentford. Season's getting close now. It's getting exciting, isn't it? It's getting exciting. Championship kicks off tomorrow. Keep an eye out for what top strikers didn't start.
Tom says, I'll sub if you tell us the striker.
I'm throwing smoke screens, but keep an eye on the championship tomorrow and see what striker doesn't start. But that's a joke, by the way. That's not indicating that the striker on Tuesday is there. But a good indication in football when the championship kicks off a week before, what striker doesn't start because he's in talks and he's being sold. So I wouldn't expect Kiefer Moore to start for Cardiff tomorrow. Put that way.
I was just thinking that exact same.
But that is not the striker.
Okay, there you go. See you later on. Andy will be joining me alongside Mike, hopefully later on for the Betway Cup match preview where we take on Atalanta tomorrow, 3 p.m. at the London Stadium. Hopefully, why not?
Hey, Jake, while you're on, what we could do tomorrow, I don't think we've got a stream yet for the Atalanta game.
Yeah.
Right? For a watch along. Should we go and watch Brownie's Cardiff City for a laugh? For a watch along tomorrow?
I'm going to Bath tomorrow. I'm not around.
Oh, young love again, see? Romantic cities now. Bloody hell. Hear that, viewers? Romantic city to Bath.
No.
With his girlfriend, hand in hand.
Look, I'm going to meet him now. Look, it's a birthday present. It's a birthday present tomorrow. I'm not going with a girlfriend. Now I've muted Steve. We're going to end the show here. Thank you very much, Steve, for coming on. You're off mute. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time from me and Steve. Come on, you lines. Thanks everyone in the chat, as always. Jake's having a bath with a missus. Bath. We are going to Bath. Steve, you're off mute. You can speak.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
You've taken me a bit of a bully boy deck.
Fo says, Jakey, is there really a little lady? No.
Jake's having a bath with his missus.
No, going to Bath. It's a place. We'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Go on, you lads.
Signings are coming.